Well, got a little chores to do here on the place. The big storms that came through that unfortunately dropped a lot of tornadoes on the country. We got very lucky. It went south of us a little ways, but the rains came and demolished my driveway, and we have a hard time getting in and out with the cars, not the trucks. But I'm just going to show you what washout done and what I'm going to have to fix. So the driveway washed out. I'm going to be getting the tractor and the bucket on. Try to pull up as much rock as I can to put back in the driveway so that we can drive up to the house. I'm going to have to repair this. Look at this washout. It's up high enough you can see here. It's pretty bad. The Little Grand Canyon of Oklahoma. This is a problem I constantly have on my property. Is unfortunately, I mean, it's good and bad. I live on a little bit of a hill, but it's bad because when it comes hard rain, it flat removes my driveway, and I have to put it back together all the time. Of course, this is Memorial Weekend, so I'm expecting a lot of traffic up and down my road. The farm's pretty much just kind of self-supporting itself. I mean, I'll be honest, I have an advantage that a lot of people don't. My father owned quite a bit of land, and of course he let us boys, me and my brother, have access to portions of it to start our farm. A lot of people starting out don't have that, and the price of land has just gotten so ridiculous. It's just mind-boggling how expensive land got. I can remember back when I was a teenager here in Oklahoma, you could buy good pasture land, stuff that's been cleared for cattle and livestock, for about $650 an acre. Is kind of a going rate. And man, them days are no more. You can forget that. What happened with Oklahoma was Walmart. Walmart came along and I didn't do very good there. Walmart came along and put in their corporate office. Of course, Bentonville's not very far from where I live, and they required their vendors to live within a certain driving distance from their headquarters. So all that farmland over there was bought up by housing development. They drove the land values up so high that it was about it went up to around $2,000 an acre from where I can remember. Kind of jumping ahead of myself. So those farmers sold their land over in Arkansas, and I don't blame them, man. The opportunity comes, you're not going to get it again. You can see the future. You just might as well grab a hold of it. So they sold their land, and a lot of them migrated into Oklahoma because it's similar terrain, not very far from where their family was raised or whatnot. So they moved to Oklahoma. Well, they came over, and of course people in this part of the country know that these people made a lot of money on their land over in Arkansas, and they want a lot for their land here, so they raised the land values. They went up about, like I said, about $2,000 an acre, maybe $25,000. And that was that way for a long time, and you could still afford to buy some land and do some farming at that price. The state of Oklahoma voted in and legalized marijuana. Well, a lot of investors from up north and other states come pouring into Oklahoma, buying up 40-acre plots to put in growing houses to get in on the marijuana boom. And the farmers and cattlemen around here, the small farmers, they all made money. They all got good money for the land, and I had heard as high as $10,000 an acre. I've seen it posted on Facebook and stuff that, you know, they were asking for. Oh, there's my wife trying to get out. I guess I'll wave her on, let her get around me. She can drive over that hump. Anyway, so the landowners around here sold their land, and they were probably on the average getting about $8,000 an acre. On top of that, you know, there was a lot of California, Arizona people that had decided they had enough of the, I guess, more liberal-minded state lifestyle or something, or leadership, and they also moved here. And land out in California, as you can imagine, is highly valuable land. So for them to give $8,000 an acre, that's a steal. Because I've heard, I only heard, I don't know, but I'd heard that they pay as high as, you know, gosh, I would say $200,000 for just a lot. This is the hardest part for me to fill in right here, because I just can't get the right angle. We'll see if I can get it this way, maybe. Trying not to rut up everything. Man, it's hard when we've had so much rain. And this is minor, man. I feel blessed and thankful that we, my family, did not have to deal with any tornadoes, damage, none of that. I mean, I feel my heart goes out for all those people in the country that's been hit. Prayers go out to the family. Sad, because I heard it was a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old killed in that too. I mean, all deaths are horrible, but it just tears me up worse when it's a child. Yeah, anyway. I guess enough chitter chattering. Oh, no, I do got more chitter chattering. For the rest of the season here, if you like or interested in watching anyone hay production wise, you're in luck, because that's my life for the next 2.5 months. I'll be working my full-time job at our family business, and then I will be spending either part of that daytime hours cutting and baling hay, or I will be spending my evenings late into the night cutting and baling hay. Yes, it's been quite the season here in Oklahoma for tornadoes. Kansas too. I got a friend in Kansas. They've been many a nights watching the weather, staying up. Like the other night before last, I was up till 3 in the morning, and this is when the storms went through. My phone went off telling us to take shelter immediately. Tornadoes in our area. You know. So we get up and we start watching, and we're praying for protection. And God showed favor on us, or south of us, all the way. I mean, just barely south of us, but it went south of us, and that was the storm that hit Arkansas and Rogers. That done so much damage there. Claremore, the town, about 50 minutes from me, 45, 50 minutes. They got hit by an F3, I believe it was, which that I believe is a tornado that sustains winds of 125 mile an hour, I think it is. If I'm wrong, please put it in the comments and correct me, because I don't know everything. I'm just trying to pull it from my head. But anyway, folks, that don't look too bad right there. I think I can live with it, considering I don't have much to work with here. All the bindings are washed away. All I got is like gravel, the little stuff. I'm gonna call that good. Job done.